we'll start. Let me see if I can move my chair over. That's better, at least. Hold on, I guess I'll adjust this slightly. We should be live, hun. Let me talk to Lori up the stairs. Don't know if she can hear me. Didn't realize how orange his shirt was. Hey, anyways, I couldn't figure out the title, and I was hitting all kinds of blocks, and Cat Mr. Yoki kept jumping up here and touching stuff and messing stuff up. I did sharpen this up last night. If you saw my other video on unboxing, I did. I did get that done. Anyways, this box came in from the mail. It should have Lego Star Wars set 75021, the old gunship from 2013. The last play scale one, since we just got that UCS one. And we're looking to find this Coruscant Guard one, releasing this. Anyways, I'm opening, I guess. I did sharpen this knife, as I mentioned, so I was actually getting where I was ripping cardboard. A custom knife me and my dad picked up from a custom maker out in Sterling, Alaska, actually, which is pretty cool. Great picture of this place and put stuff over the years. Let's see. We don't know the condition of it. We do know that the sellers had a few pieces, like 5 or 6, were replaced with compatible parts. And I thought I was going to have to take this thing apart on the street. But as you can see, we got a brick separator. I mean, that's what's cool. As you can see, and I know for a fact that we're missing some of the pieces. I absolutely know we are. We're trying to do the gunship, so we've been picking up parts. In fact, we got Lego Bob from 7163, the original one. There's one of those turrets. And that's one thing I'm kind of bothered by. You guys probably seen the leaks or the images out there on the, what happens if I hit this? Oh, my sister invisible, okay. The new Coruscant gunship, they put those stud shooters, I believe, instead of having these bubble turrets, and that seems, even I think it was Jang Bricks was talking about, he's like, regardless of whether you see it as a playset or whatever, he said that seems like a big departure, and I tend to agree, but I don't want to pass judgment until I see it, and I probably won't pass judgment then. As you can see, these are the stickers. This is not quite centered, but it's good enough. If this really bothers you, can a lot of times find these on eBay and Bricklink, the old printed ones, and swap them out. But what is an improvement on this one is those cowls are mounted on a 4-step connection instead of the original 7-step, which would sometimes pop off. Well, the box is empty for the box release, and we have our instructions. I do prefer physical instructions. Just even if I don't use online sources, I like to have these because when I resell sets, and I have resold quite a few, I like to include everything, and I like to go through everything. And we don't have good internet here, as you just saw with the reconnection here. So what's awesome about these is you have the parts list, all pictured and pretty and stuff. And you can literally go right through. Now you can probably say, well, David, you can do that in Bricklink. Yes, you can. But like I said, when you have internet problems, top comment. Yeah. Yep, I agree. Somebody's making a comment about Coruscant gunship. I think I'll stop that. I think I'm going to try to just interact directly here. Oh, hi, Lori. How are you doing? So you're here too. I guess I really hadn't planned it this way, but looking for the cat, but she doesn't jump up here. He did it earlier. Anyways, I think I'm just going to go ahead and do a build and see how far we go. I anticipate about an hour. The reason is the battery will probably fail on this device. I'm using an old iPhone XR. Ouch. Mosquito bite. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, we are missing, I think the seller said we're missing the pad feathers, the hair off of Anakin, which is that weird kind of hair. It really didn't look right anyways. It looks like the first build up, is going to be the speeder. And that's interesting because these are not color organized. Okay. Should I just dump these pieces into the box and dig through it? This is not well thought out. Let me just do this. Ooh, that was loud. I will save the bags. Keep the tags in. It's pretty scratched up, so I guess I'm not too worried. I think I'm going to separate like these pieces here. Oh, that's right. This is a side turret situation. Remember that scene in the Genosha arena? Yoda's voice around the survivor's parameter make or something like that. Anyways, if you see my earlier video, that is our next mock idea. And if you saw the video from last night, we did get a Jedi Bob, which of course he makes the awesome casualty or that kind of unknown or unidentifiable Jedi who's, you know, running for the ship. Hey, look. We can use him in a Genoshan arena build. The legs of a super battle droid. That's very cool. This guy took the head completely apart. And I think it's good because I was low-key really kind of worried when he built. And, you know, it would be like... It would be built and you would be able to know where the parts were that were Super Battle Droid Army. Now, this is if you watch some of the other videos or other people that are a little more professional, have more room, they always recommend you separate your parts and pieces out by color. What I will probably do is I'll probably pull the plates out because we're building the speeder first, right? So we don't need these plates, which are all part of major gunship body. Always like this piece right here. Yeah, I know the internet is very, very spotty. I mean, the weather is clear, but just trying to sign into something this morning, I noticed. I guess we're live again. Wow. This is great. Well, I have decided, because YouTube keeps sending me the messages and encouragement, we are going to try to do the, we are fully intend to do the streams. Ooh, that's a nice piece. And that sticker is, oh no, it's all crooked. Look, it's got air bubbles. Oh, it looks like a crumb. Maybe some kid was eating something. But see, in a way, that's the cool thing, if there is a cool thing about these old sets, is you got the history. You got the history of some unknown person that you'll never know what they were doing. That sounds kind of weird. You know, maybe that's the wrong way to look at it. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. I enjoy Lego all the way around. Part of me kind of likes old used sets because there's like built-in history. This is not well thought out at all. I think maybe I could use a bowl, maybe. Are these heads even right? Okay, there's your angry clone head. We know we need that guy. We have two of them. Is that right? There should be like a commander, and was there a grunt in here too? Is there a white phase 1 in here? Can you tell I don't have experience with this set? There's one little boxes up on the side. The Gunship. Found the other one. Well, this is the commander or what have you, right? Oop, wrong face. That doesn't look right. Here we are. This guy's angry face on while I'm looking for his helmet. We found a battle droid arm. That's kind of cool. Oh, the pilot. Of course, there's a pilot in here. So he would have the angry clone face. That's the other guy. And look, we found the helmet with the improper fin. Hey, let me know down below. Did you guys, everyone out there, did you guys ever snip these off with a pair of side nippers? No, no one actually destroyed the helmets, right? Because you could just cut this off and smooth it off, and it resembles. Not as good as a Clone Army Customs, but I like it makes a handle, so I can show it to you guys like this. Do I dare? I don't dare. Got some brown legs. This must be Obi-Wan here. Obviously, this head here is not Obi-Wan because Obi-Wan has got a beard. So right now he is headless. Headless Obi-Wan. This is the legs for the pilot. That's really loud. That's a very loud sound, isn't it? Now, do I want to dump this box? This is for minifigures. I guess I'm going to use this down here. Parts just sliding like a landslide. Put parts in this bag here. The reason we put the plates in here is, this is a much earlier stream than normal. Reason is, just woke up. I've been wanting to tear into this. Vacation starting soon, so should help with the content at least. Should make it where I'm a little bit more rested and not sleepy. I have got comments about, dude, you look like you're asleep, and you know what? While I was asleep. There's one of them where my eyes are barely open. Even I'm self-conscious about that, but nothing can be done, right? I mean, nothing of substance anyways. But Daniel said, why worry about things you can't change? Hey, there we are. Super Battle Droid body situation type deal. And with that, he got his arm, so he can. I want to have to make casualties of that. We found his helmet. Oh yeah, I do like these figures, and I do like the phase ones, just because, well, like I said before, I like that place before the Order 66. What can I say? Got these tan legs and got the brown. This must be Anakin. Is Anakin missing his head? I think this is Anakin here. Hope I got the right head. So we are missing a head, which is fine. This is kind of expensive on the net. For this mock, we may not need pad. I don't know. Should I repeat stuff when I see it? Well, like I said, put all the pieces into this baggie here. Do have some really cool pieces in here. Looking for this. This also is. I can't believe I'm having this much trouble finding one piece. God, what if it's not in here? You know what? Call me chicken, but I'm going to skip. I'm going to not do the speeder build right now, and we're going to see where we end up at. Let's just go for the gunship build. Okay, gunship build. Because it's kind of taking a long time, and I'm starting to get. It's not like I have ADHD or anything, but I'm starting to lose interest a little bit. Come on, guys, let's get this going. If I was watching this, I'd be like, "What are you doing? what are you doing? And I have seen videos like that. And they're by creators way better than me, way more professional. I have all to say, man, guys, you could do this or do that. Hey, how you doing? We're having major internet issues today. Doing the 75021, I think it is, the 2013 Gunship from Lego. Yeah, that's right. We're going to do an knockoff right now. This is an eBay one, and the guy said we're missing parts, and worse yet, part substitution. But thankfully, he took everything apart, so that is cool. Makes it easier to sort. I did. If you've seen some of the unboxings lately, we have had. We've been ordering some parts. Got the little dark red two pieces that make the missile launchers up on top. And I think there was something else too. The flag piece, it goes on the nose. I think that piece that was missing, which is a weird piece to not substitute. Especially when I see what looks like one laying right there. Whatever, it's okay. And then I need to, man, I do like it when people actually sometimes they'll put the blue pieces in, or like the pins separately. That's always kind of cool when people do that. Just, I've seen people like they'll take something apart and they'll be like, it'll all be stripped down and be so cool looking. And then I got one time a guy sent me 3 different builds, 3 different versions of the Lego Star Wars AT-AT, and they all came in one box. Yeah, true story. That was a very interesting part. Somebody at work told me that they were pretty sure their niece and nephew probably would have considered it an absolute delight to sort those pieces out. I'm sure they're right, but it was actually fun for me too, but it did get a bit tiresome. It did get a bit tiresome, not gonna lie. All right, dark gray, and we need 3 of those black studs, which are literally sorted all throughout this box. All over the place. There's 1, 2. Wow, really? 3? All right, that's pretty good. So through the end, and then skip a hole and skip a hole. Huh. Interesting. And like so, like that, and that must create the underpinning, I guess. Oh, it looks like I just got a notification that Lego medium nougat plates are in. I doubt they're actually in. They're just in at the sorting office, not actually at the post office. But that's okay. Those will be the floor or the ground for the Geonocean Arena. Now, the Geonocean Arena, I'm a bit torn because I know that it's flat. I think about maybe put some little cheese slopes in or something just to try to break it up a little bit. And this goes here. Huh, okay. So how you guys doing out there? I know that we got nobody watching because the internet is so nutty this morning. Just going nuts. But that's okay, I guess. I mean, it's disappointing, I'll be honest. But at the same time, it is what it is. And it is what it is. I mean, put stuff out there, content out there, content. I mean, it is, but I'm always promising this, I'm promising that. When I first found YouTube, which actually was very late, actually, I would watch my videos and go, God, you should, do something with your sound. And then here I am, literally doing everything wrong. One of my pet peeves would be like, you'd respond to somebody or ask somebody a question on the internet, and I didn't expect to answer right away. And after a while, I didn't expect to answer at all because it seemed like, and I always thought to myself, man, if I have a channel, if I ever have a channel, the first thing I will do is I'm gonna, always respond back. Well, you know what? We here barely have over 1,000 subs, and I've already messed that up. I've already gotten sloppy about not responding back because, frankly, it's hard to do. I mean, it's like when you first start, if you only got a couple subs, it's it's um, it's weird because it's like I don't know. I mean, how should I say this? Everything just comes together. You get these notifications right away when something is going on. Did I misspell this? Are you kidding me? You get notifications right away when someone checks in or subscribes. Someone makes a comment, you get these notifications right away. But with once you get like more than a few people, it's weird. It's like it's spotty, and then soon you'll have ads or something from someone else, or you'll have a message from another YouTuber, or maybe you'll have something like what do you call it? Notification that somebody that you're following or whatever has dropped a video, and it gets lost. And then in my case, because we got eBay stuff going on, plus incredibly we have like some work related emails that sometimes come in, which I need to probably do something about that. Probably is not good to have all that together. I end up going, oh, notifications, how many? And instead of doing the right thing, a lot of times I just go, you know what? It's just too much right now. I'll deal with it later. That probably is not the best way to do that. I know this, believe me, I do actually know that. But so 6 should be left. Oh, 5. Okay, and 3. But I do it. I'm sure we've all done it before. I'm looking under this box. I've turned on its side. I think it's actually at the beginning of the screen. I think I did actually put that in there. Anyone out there getting the Coruscant set that's coming out? If you are, I won't say why. It should be obvious. I mean, I think it looks cool. But what do you guys think? I mean, is it a little bit high? Is it going to be? Is it the new price of Lego? I think a lot of this is just the new price we're seeing. Doesn't mean we have to be totally happy about it, but it might be the new normal. Do you remember all the old sales, like Lego sets would be getting closed out and stuff? I wonder if we're ever going to see that again. I mean, I'm serious. Are we ever going to see that again? I don't know. I don't know. You know what's one of the things I always loved about Lego was that little crunching sounds of the pieces. That little crispy sounds that the pieces make. And I forgot a piece here, didn't I? Yes, I did. There it is. Obviously, talking and doing this is not very conducive, but it gives us something to do. Let me know out there. Does anyone? Is it easier for you to talk into when you're just recording, knowing that no one can see anything or no one's on the other side, or is it easier for you to talk when there's like live stream, talking directly to somebody? I was wondering because for me it does seem to matter a little bit. Like I do feel a little bit, and so it's easier for me to look down and be like digging and stuff, and not seeing the screen. Practice makes perfect, though. I know that. Like I said, keep pushing to go ahead, continue with live streams. Someone had asked me why I don't like schedule, which would make a lot more sense. Probably get a lot more people a heads up, and I do wish I could do that. My schedule is such that the last thing I want to do is to promise to be there and not do a no-show. I mean, yeah, that would be really stuff. I wouldn't want to do something like that. I would feel really bad about that, and I'm sure that there probably would be some dire consequences. Like you probably don't want to play that kind of game. When someone says this piece or that piece is missing, that's actually ideal. I like that a lot. It's not always possible. And sometimes someone may genuinely not know. I know I got a set where the person's like, oh, it's missing this, it's missing that, and I don't know about this, I don't know about that, but when it was all said and done, it was some really basic pieces. I mean, they were missing, but it was like a 1x1 light gray, like the new light gray. And there was like a couple of like snot tracks that were there, but like, yeah, of course I got those pieces. I mean, it wasn't a big deal. Also, I think a lot of that's just getting a heads up, knowing if you go into a set, knowing that pieces will be missing. You're like, okay, yeah, that one's missing. Yeah, check. Yeah, that one's missing. Okay, no problem. All good. I mean, I don't know. Would it be wrong for someone to intentionally, may not necessarily lie, but to, oh, I think we have a replaced piece right here. It's a funny color red, isn't it? It doesn't look like dark red at all, because it's not. But we'll see. This piece goes here, I guess. And then looking for a 2x2 dark red plate. Well, jumper plate, actually. Yeah, this internet connection is really bad. I think it was Brixar was talking about that. Okay. Oh. Okay, this is sad. This is kind of sad, guys. I believe this is a replaced piece, and this is a problem because this is literally my next step. This is a piece I need, but this one is in brown, and I need it in dark red. So, should I do a jump around build? Do I dare do something like that? Yikes. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, if I'm missing that piece, what I'll do is I'll go back and look at the speeder again. Let's see if I can, because maybe, what it is, when I'm like messed up like this, I might start looking at different pieces and different ideas and see if we can just build different pieces to put a lot of brown in here. There's a lot of dark brown in here. Now, some of this is for the speeder, I'm positive. But some of this, here we are. There's a part for the speeder. We need a dark red. We need to back to dark red. There's a lot of dark red that should be here that I'm not seeing. I mean, not a lot. I mean, I don't really know yet. But I have a feeling that that's where I'm going to be seeing. That's okay, I guess. Hey, there's another brown one. What's going on here? Now you're probably just hearing the sound of towels moving around. Well, here's the thing. I'm not going to build anything improperly. Ooh, maybe this is not dark red. Yeah. Anyways, I don't want to build anything improperly. I want to build it correctly. And you know how brittle these parts are. The dark brown, the dark red. In recent times, the world famous brittle blues. Some of these are very common pieces that I'm not going to hear. I will have them. Unfortunately, I'm on stream, so I can't. I don't want to be one of those people that comes and goes. And if I need to go upstairs or something, or go downstairs and look for parts, you guys done that, right? I mean, where you look for something and it's like, oh, it should be right here. It'd just be a minute. Of course, it's not just a minute, unless you're thinking like 60 minutes, an hour. That's what sometimes happens. So I need to get that jump plate. Oops. There's another piece I need. That's just terrible. I mean, some of these pieces I know are just sitting upstairs. I literally saw it this morning, and I thought about putting together a survival bag, like a grab bag, another dark brown. Oh, and here we are. We're talking about brittle browns. This came in the box. Look at that. It's like bites taken out of a chump. But you know how it is. I don't blame anybody. I don't give negative feedback for stuff like that because that's not really people's fault. A lot of these pieces get so fragile with age. And think about it, it's so crazy. It's like it wasn't even that long ago. But I guess okay. I'm not seeing such a basic piece, which is funny. I mean, there literally are pieces that are so basic. It's gonna be one of those sets that's gonna take a long time to put together. It's gonna take a long time, which means you all may be seeing it online. It's just gonna be sad. It's gonna get very boring and repetitious. I'm just predicting the future. But because I love going to posts. That's one thing I do like about new sets. Although I think I mentioned this on the last stream too. I think I'm always whining about this. One of my pet peeves, especially now, the new classics, Lego sets, and finding missing pieces. Yeah, we're missing this. A 2x3 plate that's dark gray. And I know I've got a bunch of them because it's becoming something different set. I don't want to substitute it because. So I think the best plan is to just use up parts and just go from there. Just use up parts. What else can we build here though without what am I going to do? I mean, yeah, we need to build this gunship. Maybe I can build one of the engines, you think? There's a handle. Oh, there's a missile launchers. Yeah, I really can't do much of this without that one part there. I can't. I was hoping I could at least build a speeder. I just don't see how I can do that though. I mean, I could substitute. Should I just substitute one piece? Should I do it brown and just substitute it? I mean, for right now, just to get where I need to go. Light bricks, dark brown. And this is imagining that all the parts are here to build it. Here's another super battle right there. These little clips are so fragile on those. I see a lot of parts for the speaker. No, I can't do this. I don't want to build that wrong. I just don't want to do that. Let's see. Here's one of the brown pieces we need. What we're going to do is see about engine building. Those big engine pieces on the back. Well, this big piece on top, we could build that, I guess. And we'll take one of these browns. Shoot. I don't know why it's so wrestling to the camera like that, but good. Just piece pieces of it together to try to get it figured out. What's this short? Anyone still here? No? Oh, goodness. Okay, 4. It's a 10. There's a 10. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. And then, the plates we just put away. I mean, we need some of those now. That's a bit of irony. Six across and 10 deep, 10 deep. There we are. And the other one is round. We need 4 by. A 4 by 12. There we are. Yep, got that, got that, got that. And it looks like this just fits in like so, and this goes in like so. It feels good to at least get something done. And my idea is that I'll try to do some of the different pieces, and we'll do some of the different pieces and get everything caught up, get everything built in place, and use these pieces up. And the cool thing about that is it will reduce the POW, make it easier to find out what we have, what we don't have, and go from there. At least that's the plan. Should I order that missing piece right now while I'm thinking about it? While I totally know what it is? Should I do that on stream? New offer. Okay, let's see. Let's go to Fleabay. What would you call this? A Lego 2x2 jumper? Does that sound right? Lego 2x2 jumper plate. Oh, dark red. Because that's like the most important part. And here it is. Yeah, I don't really want 100 of them. No, I just need 1. This guy's got 10 of them. 20 of them. Yeah, I guess it's going to be, it's just the way it is. This guy wants a bunch of shipping, and they're used, possibly cracked. Okay, yeah, that's great. That's fun. Yeah, that's it, right there. Buy it now, I guess. Free shipping, gotta love that. We'll just go with, I guess, a Visa card. Then we'll go with PayPal, get the points. So, I don't know. That new gunship, I probably will get it. I will probably honestly look at the UCS one first at this point. And before that, I mean, there's so many other sites, there's so many other things I want to do. Of course, sometimes with what I'm talking about, what can happen is you can sleep on a set and then find that it goes away. And then you deal with resellers. And then you're paying whatever price they want for it. And I've been there. I've done that with Lego sets, of course. I've done that with sneakers. Oh yeah, these don't look that popular. Oh yeah, they're not really selling out. I'll just sit, and for a couple days or a day or two, that might be fine. But then you keep doing that long enough, and you go, huh? Oh my goodness, they're how much? And then when you buy it for that price, you can probably forget about selling and flipping them anytime soon. And then we need one really long piece there, not that one, but one like it though. Maybe this one. Yeah, looks like this one. It goes in like so, I guess. Kind of cool stacking construction. It's kind of cool. It's possible. I'm realizing that's possible. Some of you guys may never put one of these together. I certainly never have. So just shared experience. 4x8. Need two of those. See, this is why at least let's two of these out loops a little bit. That helped. And then do the old flippy over thing. And oh, I see. 4 by, what is that, a 16? 4 by 12. Yep, 4 by 12 right there. Oops, that's the wrong side. We've got grade 2 by 6. Got that here. And it's funny. This is another reason why I've been using, sometimes I use like the online and I lose internet and I lose internet. You're probably thinking, David, you'd have to have internet in order to lose it. And yeah, I hear that. I do. But yeah, you lose your connection and then you may actually lose where you were building at and have to go back. Whereas paper instructions, the cool thing is you can just flip to something. It's cool, everything's great. And that's great. That's the way it should be. There we are. I do like the look of the gunships. Another 2 by 6. I thought there was a lot in here, but I don't know if there's enough in here. I hope there is. Obviously, dark grays, light grays. Anyone who does the Star Wars Lego sets, we've got a bunch of them. We've got a bunch of them because that's what they all are. We're gonna need 2 slopes. We need the white slopes. We need 2 of those. I mean, I knew that we were missing pieces. I just didn't realize we were missing quite as early on. I thought there might be like bigger pieces. Yeah. Oh, there's another arm for our super battle droid, our battle droid buddy. Well, I was waiting for one of these ghosts. No. But it's right, I do have extra parts upstairs, even though that's not quite the direction I want to go. It's not the direction I want at all. But, it's all fun, and it's all fun and games till something breaks, right? Yeah. Oh, it's actually pinched in there. What do you know? But yeah, that new Gunship's coming out. It'd be kind of cool having another place. I am looking to see Lego sets on the shelf. Even if I'm not really hyped about that particular set, or thinking it's a little high or whatever, I like to see the new content coming out. It's like a lot of people complain about the rush of oversaturation of Nike shoes out there. And it's hurt the value of things. And you know what? You're probably right. I would actually say absolutely agree with that. But at the same time, consumers now have a lot more selection and potential for getting a really heat pair of sneakers without paying a whole lot for them, or without paying more than retail. And we can argue if that's a fair price or not. That certainly is up for debate. But no one wants to pay resale. I mean, really. think anyone does. I mean, I suppose there might be a flexer or two out there that wants to brag about how much they paid, but that's kind of a mixed review flex there. That's sort of people go, well, yeah, yeah. I mean, I guess that's cool that you got the cash for that, but is that a smart purchase? And should you really be bragging about that? It sounds odd. It sounds weird, and that's because it is weird. It is odd. I feel tempted to do a live one of my famous short videos, but it seems rude to do it while there's a live chat going. I do get distracted sometimes. I fully admit that. Where are we at? 47 minutes in. Usually about an hour. I do have it alerted where it'll alert me that my battery is going down, and I will have to end this. But I'm getting more comfortable doing these lives, and I really enjoy this community out there. You guys are great. It's nice to meet. I bet you that's a replaced piece, because that's not supposed to be gray. That's supposed to be white. Isn't that the flag piece that hangs on the nose? I believe it is. I believe that's the flag piece. Anyways, what we found out we need two of these guys here, and I wonder if we got both of them here. It's like that old expression, buying a pig in a poke. There's the other one. I spoke too soon. This is the actual wing, right? I'm looking at this correctly, right? This is the actual wing piece. I need a dark red for the end. It's not broken. That's good. And there's a red grill piece. That's kind of a cool piece. I've seen it before, but I don't think that's the most common color for the little red. I don't think that's the most common color out there. Here's part of the speeder. Set that aside. You see what I'm hoping to build the speeder, like either during or after the stream, getting the parts together and getting the speeder done. And here we got a first complete super battle droid. Look at him. He's cool. I do think that Lego got these right away. I've never been crazy about the hollow back, but hey, 7163. Let me know. Does anyone out there like those? Like the original ones, the blue colorway? They were really fragile. So especially now. Apparently they were always fragile, but really, really fragile now. But yeah, I really like that blue one. It's just kind of crazy looking. It's like, I know a lot of people don't like that orange and blue Corporate Alliance tank droid. I kind of like it, and at first I'm like, oh, Dave, you're just being nostalgic. You're like getting all greasy-eyed about it, and I'm like, no, I kind of like it. And if you look aside from the color, if you want to be like a purist and Star Wars purist, you want to look beyond the color. You notice that first tank droid is actually more correct. It's got the right proportions, the length, the stability, and it's just a beautiful model in many ways. Not to mention, if you go to Wikipedia, let me know. Does someone know out there? The tank droid, I understand that the tank droid is supposed to be a sentient being. But according to Wikipedia, a live droid or a B-1 battle droid is supposed to be piloting it. So which is it? And, of course, do you trust everything on Wikipedia? No. But, it's just, I don't know. It's all fun and games, I guess. I mean, it's fun to speculate. It's fun to think about stuff. Do stuff. I mean, like we know that this option here is not right. You're not supposed to put dude in there. It's supposed to be a gun without that, but it's still fun. What? Huh. Oh, I see what it is. Oops. Oh my goodness. Did I do that? No, I did not. I got some noise in the background there. Somebody's MacBook is yapping up there. I know that says I'm live. It is showing countdown, but I just wonder how good of a signal is going on out there. I really, really do. Anyways, there's a seat piece that is up for debate because of the inaccuracy of it. Um, but you know, there you have it. There it is. It's still a fun feature, and I think that it's okay to have that because the deal is, unlike this new one, the new Coruscant one, where you've got the glaring stud shooters. The difference with this one is you have the option to not put anyone in there, and I think that's an important distinction. I think that a play feature that allows you to do something that's maybe a little bit inaccurate, but doesn't. What's that sound I hear? But doesn't interfere with the operation. It doesn't take away what I think is ideal. In other words, like this feature here, you can do the inaccurate thing, or you can leave it. It displays just fine. You can use it without it. And the truth is, the original set didn't have enough figures to put in here, anyways. Oh, hey, Timid Gamer, how you doing, man? How's the stream out there? I know that we keep dropping off, getting kicked off. The few people that were on earlier are gone. It's all good though. Anyways, we're doing the 75021 and we're building it piece by piece because we're missing so many pieces. We got so many piece substitutions. I'm trying to build it right the first time. I don't want to have to go back into it. So I only got to this part here. I needed this piece, and all I can find is a brown one. And the person did say they substituted. I thought it said 5 colors or 5 pieces, but now that I looked back through the listing on my cell phone, it's like a lot is the word they use. A lot. It's concerning. They said there may even be some weapon pieces, which is fine. Like I said, as long as you display what you're missing or what's been done, I think that's fine, you know. Oh my goodness. Hope that's not copyright up there. And there's this one, hey, the sticker's on nice and square. The other one, the sticker was on kind of crooked, and it's kind of sad to me. But, you know, at times, I guess I could reapply stickers if I could find an original set, or even reprints, I guess. Anyways, there's the build on the wing. Sitting here smacking it, watch it fall apart. Actually, Lego sets are very sturdy. But yeah, that's what I was originally saying. Was like this build here is not accurate to have, you know, where you can make it where somebody sits in there, but you have the option, and you don't have to display it that way. You don't have to use it that way. So I think that's fine. It's fine to have a hidden play feature that, you know, maybe is not quite right. That's fine. It's this one with the Coruscant guard that I'm a little bit curious about how that's going to be. The stud shooters. The stud shooters, I guess we could probably block them, I guess, if it's a big problem. So that's kind of cool. 140 dollars, I believe, is what they're saying on the new Coruscant set, which, I mean, I guess that's fine. I mean, it's going to have some cool figures. I think it maybe must have a few more Coruscant figures in there, but, you know. Okay, which direction is this? Is this correct? Is that correct? I don't know. This is this wing here. Oops, no. The red edge needs to go upward. Stickers are, well, this is the one that's crooked, which is a bit disappointing, and it's also part of the history of the set, right? You can't really be against the history. I mean, do appreciate the highs and waves, so that's kind of cool to get some interaction, and I do like that. Big old red piece here. Oh, there's got another one. That put in the bag earlier. It did. Okay. So this goes back into here. And another 2x6. What is it? A lot of 2x6s in here. I mean, there is a lot. And it looks like it uses a gray slope in the center and the two grill pieces in black, maybe? I guess it's black because here's one right here. See, here's another one of those stud connectors in dark brown, or medium brown, rather. Interesting. Just want that gray piece in the center. I know that it is, still have internet, or I know there's a slight delay also, at least that's what the screen is telling me. I'm glancing at it. I anticipate a lot of feedback because I know you guys keep getting kicked off. I already got that message earlier. But here we are. I got this piece here. And it goes in like so. And then I guess I'm okay, I guess this needs to go back a little bit. Is that right? That doesn't even make sense. Why does it? That's kind of funny. There's a red vent underneath there. You can't even see anything that's underneath it. It's kind of weird. And we got our brick separator, which we'll use because it's one way to help break these. Although you can still break pieces with a brick separator. So you got that nice thick wing going here. And from here, we start building the actual structure, the Technic pieces, shall we say. 5-piece brick. There's a 5-piece brick. White. And then we got our blue here. This guy here. It has that cool Technic piece. I really like that long black one right here. By the way, I still think this makes a great looking DC-15. Look at that. It just, I mean, for a Lego build. Not, you know, not heard too much so much of those custom guys out there, but it's a decent looking build. It really is. That's the correct one, and then I need one of these little black Tech pieces that goes sideways. That looks, well, let's face what it looks like, but okay. And then 1x2 white brick with the little Technic hole through the center, and they're laying right here. So this is how I'm trying to get through these pieces, thin the pieces out a bit. It goes through here and here. Another black Technic on the end. There's a stopper. And then there we go, this guy here. And a blue pin, which we got one right here. Oops. No way. How embarrassing. The thing about doing things on the stream, the sand thing do is you can't dub it out. I guess you can always delete the stream. Do that, I guess. But I'm not trying to do that way. I'm trying to be accountable. Try not to end up like some of those people on YouTube later. We got these huge apology videos. And then it looks like a white brick on this other side of it. Right here. Goes right through like so. And then this ties in to this. Okay, what do I do up here? What does that mess up? Oh, never mind. What feel? There we are. That's better. Like I said, this is the best part about I mean, unless I'm missing something here. Let me look now for a black text that's not something I'm used to seeing and see if I've made a critical mistake. I.e., this building. Oh wait, I have. I see it now. Well, no, same one. Okay. Well, I'm just simply not as clever as I like to think on my mind. That's okay. So this pin goes through to here. No, it doesn't. It doesn't go through there. Oh, we have made a critical. It was a hole placement issue. Accountability, right? So that's what it should look like. Now that does make more sense. And this piece would go here, of course, and this piece would go here. And I guess this goes all the way through to here. Like so, maybe? Oh, like so. There we are. And then I believe this just goes to here. So it looks more like that. And then, oh yeah, and there it is. I guess this just connects through. It must be to create the hinge for the wing, so the wing hangs down maybe. I'm guessing. Makes sense. Sticker placement. Oh, okay. So I should not have a white sticker here. Two by 8. So this guy goes up here, and then for this here, I need to find a piece of sticker. Hopefully the sticker's still intact. I mean, it's possible it's lost to the sands of time, I believe that's how it was. Somewhere in the sands of time. That's an expression as you get older. Certainly has more meaning, that's for sure. Okay. Although, it's sometimes funny when you go back to the past, you find things that were left exactly as they were. There's a stickered piece. And it's installed relatively correctly. Maybe the reason I don't like stickers is because I'm no good at putting them on. Maybe that's what it really is. That's possible, I guess. Oops, what do we got there? How long of a piece is that? Oh, that's like a 1x6 towel, like this one maybe. And then this piece goes down on the end here. And then we turn this over. Put a little disc plate on the back here. Inverted routed towel, and then a little guy here goes right here. And then we get the exciting stuff. Well, it's all exciting. I mean, I really like Lego. I like to also see old sets, how things were built, see how techniques have changed. Sometimes you'll see illegal techniques. Sometimes you see them now, actually. One of the newest sets had a legal technique I actually looked at, and it's like, wait a minute. That's a so-called illegal technique. What are you guys doing? But, you know, maybe they're a little bit like that. Maybe they're a little bit like a little bit in the other companies, though. They make the rules and they can modify them. Modify them to fit the situation. Possible. You see that a lot, especially nowadays. Here we are. And these pieces go in like so. Oh, through the center. Okay, I got it. Those pieces are so hard to tell from a regular towel when you're like digging through the pieces. These guys here. And you know, it's like, wow, where is it? Oh, there it is. Great. A little gray piece goes in there, and one by fours across the top. I mean, I don't know. I like this build because it's. Oh, I see. That's why it's in there like that. I mean, because you can, you know, you don't have to sit anybody in there. I mean, you can, but the new one with having the stud shooters already built, that it says to pick this one, where it's looking away. Your turbo lasers are looking away. Yeah, look at the iconic bubble turret. Yeah, it's a kind of a cool build. So we got enough pieces to build both wings correctly. And I guess we'll start building the second wing, I guess, at this point. And we'll basically just letting the battery run out, right? Has me do a little dance there. It's not the most comfortable seat in the world. Don't you love that? How there's like so many seats, you just sit down for a minute or whatever. Checks the bill real quick and they're fine, but if you're sitting on for like a long time, you're like, oh my goodness, this cushion is like uncomfortable, or you know, whatever it is. Kind of funny. 10. So that one goes here, and then I gotta find a little gray wing plate. Those plates are really good in other colors for like freeform sets. Here we are, found it. But you can stack these out to make a freeform base. A lot of things you can do with Lego pieces. Right. Hey, the other part of the speeder. Those would be all the pieces, but the one plate are here. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of cool. We are still getting through the pieces. That's cool. Use these pieces up. Ooh, that's right. I got a broken towel. I might need one of these too. Well, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. One wasn't built in a day. And this Lego set is certainly not going to go together a day. Not at all. Not at all, my friends. Not even a tiny bit. But that's okay. That's all right. And I wonder, it's a curious detail. You guys and gals out there, if you've made this before, do you know why we're putting this lime green? It really goes beneath this piece here, and I just don't. It's actually invisible. It's one of those weird hidden pieces. One of the more interesting and less, well, one of the more interesting Lego interviews with a designer. It wasn't actually on Star Wars; it was on something else. But they were laughingly talking about sometimes hiding Easter eggs and hiding pieces in a set. Almost just to use a piece just for the sake of using it. And I wonder if that's what that is to some degree, or if it's just to help sort out what you need. I don't know. It's kind of interesting though. 4x8. 4x8. Shouldn't be. Here we go. Wait a minute. It shouldn't be hard to find a 4x8. That's a pretty. Need two of them. Thankfully. And these are a little bit dingy. That's okay though. It's all right. And a lot of 2x6s on here. A very high number of 2x6s. Just like a short of this pile. I'm guessing I probably will. Oops. YouTube. What? Somebody uploaded. A lot of people are going live. People that I sometimes watch. Interesting. Interesting. Anyone out there subscribe to content that's not Lego related? I'm sure you are, right? Maybe not. I would imagine you would be, but I could be wrong. One by two sleeves. Eventually, I would love to have a room set up just for Lego stuff. I mean, like for construction or what have you. That would be kind of my little dream thing. That would be cool. I believe that's probably a substitute piece here. But I could be wrong. I know something about what I'm saying is substitutions. What the world? What in the world? This plastic seat. Ouch. Basically slopes. Basically, there's along these slopes, you know, the little wide angle slopes, little wedge plates like this. I'm sure I'm not missing them. Well, I mean, I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure I'm not. They're just, it's white. I don't know. As my uncle used to say, I'm not organized, I'm agonized. Got some errands to do today, and thought we'd try the early stream. And I don't know if it's the timing that's not so good, or if it's just that the internet is so spotty. I mean, the internet is really, really off today. You know, it's a learning experience. Grow with it, we learn with it. We just kind of go with it. This is probably missing the piece. It's not great. I looked at some of the other pieces and go back to hunting for that one. Because I know I got a bunch of those. I know I got a bunch of those white ones. I was thinking about doing a hawk mock or something. I don't just hate it when you're all excited about getting parts in and doing something, and then they actually come in because they got sent to say Guam or something, for example, real life example. You go, well, I can't even remember what I'm supposed to do with these things. And then of course they disappear. They migrate, if you will. And then eventually you go, oh, I remember it. And they go, huh, where are they? And the cycle repeats itself. It's all good, though. It's fine. Oh, hey, yes. Found it. Because if you continue looking for it, I mean, either you'll find it or you won't, right? And I'm not going to put that white towel here unless I find the one with the correct sticker on it. I hope it's got a sticker on it. Oh, there's a possibility it doesn't have it. I mean, that is a possibility. Weirder things have happened, I'm sure. Like I said, I already showed this before, but look at that broken piece. That's replace that. I probably shouldn't wear one, but I know I've got those. Right. I mean, I got an extra one right here to finish this set with. I don't know. Would you order one? You guys probably would. Make sure you have them, but I see so many of them here. It's not like we're ready to finish the set anyways, far from it, really. I also find some of the older Lego pieces from some of the sets, some of these pieces anymore. It's just kind of cool seeing them go, oh yeah, I remember that. Which that's part of the speeder, one of those old backpack pieces. building these wings has definitely helped to reduce the pile a little bit. But yeah, I think this doing the streams probably found it will be good. Probably shoot for every Saturday. I might look for different times to do it, etc. But I am actually leaving this piece off right here. I'm leaving this piece off right here till I get a sticker, find a stickered one. I might just go ahead and let it run till the battery runs out. I just got my low battery warning, so I will have to end the stream pretty soon here. Which is fine. It's been fun, and I do enjoy the feedback community. I know I was reading the analytics, and it looks like I should start a stream around noon. I guess that's noon my time, I guess. I'll have to look into that. But according to the analytics, anyways. Yeah, I really don't. I don't get that. I don't understand. Make it make sense. Here's part of the speeder. Yeah, I'm seeing probably necessary to do a part substitution right now. Because we're going to run into a problem here. So we don't have, but I'm going to leave it assembled. That's so disappointing. I mean, part of me wants to do a substitution where it doesn't show anyways, but you know what? I guess in some ways I'm a Lego purist because it bothers me. I'm like, no, I can't do that. Because if I do that, then that means that, and yet I'm totally okay with adding a few pieces here and there. Of course, that's for a display set for myself. And these other sets might get sold or something, in which case I don't want to, unintentionally send something out to somebody that has got pieces wonkified on it. There's a lot wrong with this set, let me tell you that right now. To measure, there's definitely both sides of color replacements, and I suspect replacements too. Can't be sure. This is a feeling I have. There it is. Found the other hinge plate. Some of those are there. That's pretty cool. And then some tan panels. Batteries are definitely going out. Those are batteries. Well, maybe I should end this stream before someone comes back on and then I have to be rude and say, oh man, I'm just now getting off the stream. Would that be rude? Let me know. I will put this stream up so it can be viewed and help push the channel or grow it. And I'm definitely trying to keep up the grind. Hopefully, I thought this was a fun project to do. I think it still is. But this is way... normally I crack open a can of Rockstar and I'm slurping on that or drinking my coffee and what have you. And, just got music playing, and I realize I'm kind of missing some of that right now. And, whoa, did I forget to do that piece on this one? I did. I forgot a step. I forgot the little, that thing missing. And here I'm talking about being all pure and not having anything wrong. I literally missed a step. And I can't find one, which is, oh, there it is. This guy here goes right here. That creates the back of the seat. Interesting. I need to find another one. Oh well. It's all fun and good, I guess. Ooh, we're missing pieces. Missing a lot of pieces. Oh, 10%. 10% battery. I better chop this stuff out. All right. Well, shoot, guys. Anyways, really appreciate the views out there and the comments. Man, stay here for the journey. Hopefully, we can keep this going. We'll keep the entertainment going, and we're just enjoying doing Lego stuff here. Let me know about other sets, and once this video goes up, let me know in comments because I will try to check them out. How you guys feel about that new gunship coming out? Till next time, y'all stay safe. Ciao.